And a good day, all of you. Jean Henderson Pierre, the Beverage Ramble, back again with you. Another Beverage Ramble edition today from our friends at Six Bridges. Discover Pale Ale. See the guy walking the mountains, looking at the lake or the pond or whatever it is, and ready to smoke a doobie or the dope, you know. But also ready to look around. Maybe it's time for a cold beer. This comes in. Oh boy, sorry. This little dirt came in. Comes in at 5% ABV. Only 2 mentions on Beer Advocate. So it's not, it says NA, but only 2 mentions, 2 reviews, and they give it a 4 out of 5. That's when they used to do the number scale, 4 out of 5, and all that nonsense. The 1.5 scale, and this also gets a 3.7 out of 5 on Untappd. Let the beer sort of kind of do its thing right now. An American Pale Ale made with Citra, Simcoe, and Cascade hops, resulting in a light drinking hoppy ale with a tropical aroma and a great balance. So what is the difference between a Pale Ale and an IPA? India Pale Ale. Here it is. Indian Pale Ales use a lot more hops, or you can use a single hop, but use a lot more hops. Where Pale Ales tend to use hops, but not at a higher rate. So there you go. The difference between India Pale Ales and IPAs. Same hops, but again, what the amount of they're putting in is one thing. Again, here's what the beer looks like. Nice head, as you can see. Very good. Pick this up at Local Vine, of course, where I go get most of my stuff. This is the 5th beer I've had from Six Bridges. I've had their Silent Accord milk chocolate stout, milk stout, and I had their Pure Himalayan, I butcher names, the double IPA, and I had their craft light lager. So that's been about it from Six Bridges that I can recall. So again, you get that aroma of those hops, but also I'm getting that tropical aroma definitely in there. Whatever tropical fruit they're using, I'm guessing, the usual, pineapple, guava, mango. It is tropical. So let's have at it. Cheers. This reminds me, I remember this one from Terrapin, and I think it's still being made right now. Their recreational Pale Ale. Recreational ale was their Pale Ale, and that was so frothy. It was like so much foam, but which was beer, but it was like so much of it, and then had to slowly kind of let the thing kind of tamper down till you finally be able to drink it. So beer mustache. Good, refreshing, not heavy for a 5%er. Not too bad. Again, comes to mind, is this better than your Sierra Nevada, which is the more recognizable, more well-known Pale Ale. New Belgium had a paddle Pale Ale, which I don't think did do as well for Pale Ale. But I'm trying to think of another Pale Ale that's very popular besides Sierra Nevada. And it's more globally. Okay, the Sweetwater 420 Pale Ale. There you go. And then they got their Imperial version of their Pale Ale, which tastes more like an IPA. But if you want to more, is this comparable of the two, that more well-known and more accessible? You only have the Indian Pale Lager, which they discontinued, which to this day is a major mystery to me why they stopped making that beer. That was a good lager. But it's good, but I'm not going to put them in the same ranks as with those two, with Sweetwater's 420 Pale Ale or Sierra Nevada. Those are the big heavy hitters in my opinion. So overall, it's good. You definitely get the flavor of the hops. Definitely get the flavor of those tropical fruits that is in this pale. It's not hoppy, so that's one good thing. So when it says a light drinking hoppy ale, I'm not looking at that in that viewpoint. The hops are there, but it's just extremely light for a pale ale. So I'll go on with this. I definitely love the art design. If you ever go on their website of Six Bridges, you'll see some of these websites, unfortunately, I mean, they just, their spelling and their editing and how they do some of their beers and whatnot is just kind of weird. Like the other night where I was doing a review, me and Mr. Terry were talking, Ronald J. Terry, Louisiana Beer Reviews, check out his channel. And I'm talking about some of these websites, how they just are off with the spelling and how they do this. And it's all, like you're doing an HTML spreadsheet. I don't know, something. Doing a book report on Times New Roman or Zarifa or Arial New Times New Roman or Arial, whatever. So, yeah, overall, I'm gonna stop talking. This is a good, not great, but good pale ale. I'll go 8.4. 8.4 seems fair. It's good, not up the same level as Sierra Nevada Pale Ale or Sweetwater 420 Pale Ale, but good enough. So check it out from Six Bridges Brewing Company. If you're in the Atlanta area, discover Pale Ale. Check it out, try it. I'm sure you would like it. I'm sure you will. John Henderson, Pierre of the Beverage Rambleton. Keep on watching stories. Cheers. Live, laugh, and love. Six Bridges. Discover the mountains, the woods, the lake. Smoke a doobie and have a beer. Oh, yay. Right hand, please.